Hello, I'm Ryan, and this is Nodist. This originally started as a prototype made with free subscriptions, but its functionality was heavily flawed in that the only features that worked were the workflows and attaching the AI models, and pressing play with the nodes didn't work how I wanted it to. So I thought it wouldn't be helpful. But when Buildly came out, I got a GPT subscription and completely remade it from the ground up, uploading all of my files in a 5.6 sole to understand what was wrong with my old project, as seen here, and then planning the architecture of the project from the ground up, using 5.6 to help listen to what I wanted and then plan it out in an MD file which I would send to 5.6 Sol extra high in codecs to build. Nodist was built in stages, with each layer creating the foundation for the next. It began as a basic Next.js skeleton that I described to GPT 5.6 so I could test the route structure, navigation, layouts, reusable components, and overall product flow before connecting real systems. I then added authentication, user ownership, persistent projects and workflows, encrypted API key storage, and local practice mode so the app could save real data and be tested safely without aid model calls. After that came provider connections, model discovery capability, and pricing data, along with multimodal chats, voice input and output, and the executable node canvas. The workflow system is expanded with type nodes and edges, branches, loops, retries, fallbacks, approvals, checkpoints, run monitoring, cost estimates, and spending limits, giving all the tools that a developer would need in order to test their workflow. Later stages added builder mode, multi-agentic crews, file editing, previews, snapshots, project memory, which was pretty complex, GitHub synchronization, public workflow sharing, reusable skill.md playbooks, workflow and app templates, tutorials, scope settings, and the final earthy mission control interface. The last phase focused on replacing unfinished surfaces, connecting hidden backend features to real UI, improving mobile and desktop layouts, and creating strict tests for production readiness. As can be seen in the UI in the top right, all of my plans were put in a GPT-6, which were then formatted into MD files for codecs to enter to save tokens and improve clarity. Near the end, I used GPT and codecs to test whether Nodist could accurately represent workflows from two older projects, Lapis and Familiarize, where I gave codecs GPT 5.6 access to those repos to heavily analyze and compare to what uh, the workflow that was added into Nodist. Those tests led to several additional nodes for such as webhook, file, and event stream nodes, along with an automated workflow comparator. Lapis was represented as 8 workflows with 49 type nodes, while Familiarize became 10 workflows with 64 type nodes, showing that it worked. These tools helped to accelerate the planning and validation. The final stage focused on an audit of the entire workspace, where I uploaded all the files into GPT 5.6 and then uploaded the MD file into Codex for it to implement all of the fixes for the final product.